Luke Waddell remains the toughest hitter in the ACC to strike out. Left-handed hitting shortstop. 2 hits yesterday, including a sacrifice bunt. The count is full to the leadoff man. Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech. The 3-2 pitch, chopper first baseline, gloved by Rumfield, and he walks over to first base for the first out of the game. The 2-2 from Simonelli, strike 3. Straight filth. Simonelli's 2-2 strikes out Stephen Reed. Here comes the heat. Hit it if you can. With a 3-2 count, 1 out, and no score in the second. We'll see if Georgia Tech decides to send DeLeo again. They will. The 3-2 slider. A perfect punch out. Jenkins is caught looking. Anthony Simonelli has his 3rd strikeout in the first 2 innings. Full count to the 3rd straight Yellow Jacket hitter. DeLeo earned a walk. Jenkins struck out. What kind of fate awaits Austin Wilhite? He started 205 games in his Georgia Tech career. Full count, 2 outs in the second. The 3-2 check swing, bye-bye, strike 3. Simonelli collects his 3rd K of the inning. Crawford is ready. Here's the pitch. Fastball off the plate. A late steal attempt by Thomas because he is a brilliant baseball player. Thomas slides in safe. Waddell and Wilhite weren't ready, and neither was Parada, and Tanner Thomas realized if no one is covering second, then why wouldn't I take it? First stolen base of the year for Tanner Thomas. Tanner Thomas picked up a 5-pitch walk, and Cade Swisher is still battling. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch to Swisher, lined up the middle, base hit, Cade Swisher, here comes a run. Thomas is around 30, slides in safe. Aggressive base running and clutch 2-out hitting. Virginia Tech takes a 1-0 lead. The 1-1. Waddell gets jammed, pops it up to second. Biddison backs up and makes the catch a couple feet into the outfield turf. The Gonzalez family, they are some of the more visible members of Atlanta's tennis community. Eddie played tennis at North Carolina State, was a captain and ACC MVP. Tres Gonzalez, he plays baseball. The 2-2 fastball, that's it, that's enough. Gonzalez is gone, he's caught looking. The 2-2 slider, gotta go, strike 3, and Simonelli tells everyone in Blacksburg, can you hear me? The 2-2 ground ball at the end of the bat to second base. It's fielded by Biddison, he throws to first, and for the 4th straight inning, Anthony Simonelli has dismissed the leadoff hitter for Georgia Tech 4 for 4 after Georgia Tech put together a 7 for 9 performance yesterday with their leadoff hitters. And this has kept the base paths tidy for Anthony Simonelli. The 0-1 Reed, a late swing and a lazy ground ball to first base. Rumfield fields, and covering at first is Simonelli. The inning ends on a 3-1 ground out, and Anthony Simonelli is running around like a kid in a candy store. Tanner Schobel, how have you developed your leadership skills in your first year with the Hokies?
Like in high school, I never was really vocal about like leadership stuff. I always try to just lead by example by playing hard, working hard, kind of doing that whole thing. But I mean, it's set the tone from like the older kids, I think.
The 3-2, Schobel hits it hard on the ground to third, right over the glove of Malloy. Schobel has plenty of time to soar to second for a stand-up double to start the inning. Schobel at second, Thomas at the plate. Game 2 of our 3-game series between Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech. The Hokies lead at 1-0 today. Georgia Tech won 15-11 yesterday. The 2-2, Thomas drops the bat down and lobs one into center. Base hit. It's picked up by Gonzalez right on the VT logo behind second base. Schobel holds up at third. Thomas is hanging out at first. The Hokies have runners on the corners, no outs, and here comes Cade Swisher. Swisher did ground into a double play yesterday. But he also had 2 hits to end the game, including an RBI single. He's 3 for his last 3 in this series. A bullpen delay that Georgia Tech has now executed twice this weekend, where they pause and earn a few more pitches out of their pen. Crawford trying to hang around. Here's the 2-1. Swisher all over the fastball. He lines it into center field for his 2nd straight RBI single. Schobel is home, and the Hokies lead it 2-0. There's runners on first and second for Dane Leonard following the 2nd straight RBI single by Cade Swisher. Crawford looks to second, sets and pitches, and Leonard gets hit. His left foot. Leonard has loaded the bases up. He gets hit on an 0-2 curve that nosedived in front of the plate. The 1-0. Hurley extends the bat, drives it to right. Reed coasts to his right, makes the catch in right field. Tagging up is Thomas. He scores. And advancing from second to third is Swisher. A sac fly, RBI for Jack Hurley. The Hokies lead it 3-0 against Georgia Tech. Anthony Simonelli has been a man on a mission. Jake DeLeo takes a first pitch cutter for strike 1. 85 miles an hour for the cutter. And the fastball will hit you at 93, 94. The 2-2, line drive to short, diving to his left, and robbing Jake DeLeo is Tanner Schobel. A hard line drive. Schobel was ready for it. 1 out, and Simonelli is 5 for 5 at taking care of the leadoff hitter today. The 1-1 to Wilhite. Slider gets rocketed down the right field line. Cross, coasts and slides and makes a gorgeous grab to end the inning. Style points, give them to Gavin. Simonelli struck out 3 Georgia Tech hitters in the second. 1 in the third after 1 in the first. It's been a long time since Simonelli came up with a strikeout. Runner takes off, and the 3-2 is popped up in the infield. Simonelli is called off by Kevin Madden Jr., and the third baseman makes the catch just behind the pitching mound. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball to third base on 2 bounces. A high hop. Madden Fields throws low, but Rumfield picks it out of the turf. And the inning ends on a 5-3 ground out off the bat of Justin Henry Malloy. The Hokies are 19-11. They're 14-8 in the ACC, but Virginia Tech has dropped 2 games this week. Georgia Tech 16-13, 13-9 in the ACC. The 1-1 curve. Thomas yanks it down the right field line. Base hit. Schobel's around second, heading to third. Tanner Thomas on his way to second. They'll wave Schobel around. He scores from first, and Thomas slides into third with a triple.
Now batting for the Hokies, number 11, Cade Swisher.
A scouting report on Hugh Chapman. You have to take a strike against this big righty. A heavy mix of fastballs and curves. This is Chapman's 10th appearance. He's allowed 8 earned runs in 7 2/3 innings, 10 walks. First pitch to Swisher, curveball, ball 1. Chapman did not pitch yesterday against the Hokies. 1 scoreless inning in the Saturday 7-0 loss against Notre Dame last week. He gave up 4 earned runs in his previous inning against Virginia and USC Upstate. And Cade Swisher sees a 1-0 fastball and says, I want all of it! Gone over the wall in right field. A slow walk home for Tanner Thomas from third base. Cade Swisher sprinting around the bases, heading home for a nice Saturday afternoon sledgehammer session. Pick up the hammer and swing it, Cade. 6-0 Hokies.
This is Hokie Baseball. Now let's go back to the ballpark.
After 6 scoreless innings of work, Anthony Simonelli's day is done. Virginia Tech has a 6-0 lead. Only 2 hits allowed by Simonelli this afternoon. Now it's Graham Firoved's game. A lot of happy Hokies wherever we look. Behind Virginia Tech's dugout in the terrace seating, the chairbacks behind home plate, and close to Georgia Tech's dugout on the first base line, all maroon and orange. The 3-2 fastball right on the corner, caught looking. DeLeo strikes out. Firoved has registered 2 quick outs. There's 2 away for Andrew Jenkins. Two balls, 2 strikes. Firoved strikes out Andrew Jenkins. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man. No Yellow Jacket leadoff hitters have reached base safely today. The 2-2 freeze frame, 1 more on the corner. Strike 3 from Firoved, his 3rd straight strikeout. Parada. The 1-2 slider hits on the ground to short. Schobel flips it to second for 1. Biddison to first for some Hokie happy hour. 2-for-1 specials. The inning's over. 6-4-3. Just like that, Firoved gets a ground ball to short off the bat of the National Midseason Freshman of the Year. The Virginia Tech Hokies, the number 17 team in the country, first place in the ACC Coastal Division. Firoved, 2-2 punch out to end it. Strike 3 on the corner. Reed is caught looking, and listen to this Hokie happiness at English Field following a 7-0 win against Georgia Tech.